Hi, everyone. This is Susan, and I'm going to take you through a sped up drawing and watercolor painting of an eye. And so here I'm getting started. I believe I'm using a HB pencil, and I'm actually drawing it on watercolor. I don't usually, but I did because I'm going to color this with watercolor, and you cannot do that on regular paper, drawing paper. So you get your lines on there lightly, and now I'm starting to drop some color in on the iris. And this is sap green. And as I say, this is sped up. When I do this is a lot slower. So I'm just working in a little bit of color. I'm putting it down wet, and then I add a little bit of water there to smear it around to soften my edges. And I'm running the same color down below. Now the color I just used is the sap green mixed with a bit of magnesium blue. And now I am using some burnt sienna. That was the other color. So this is kind of a limited palette: burnt sienna, sap green, manganese blue, and I'm also going to be using Jaune Brilliant. And these are all Holbein colors that I've had for like 30 years. I'm trying to use them up, but it's going to be impossible because they're huge tubes. So I'm just outlining the eye with color here. And of course, watercolors, when you let them dry, they're gonna be much lighter. So they always lighten up. So you want to put your light colors down first, and then you start putting your darker ones on top of that as it dries, or in layers. So uh, let areas dry, and then I go work on another dry area. So I'm putting in some Jaune Brilliant here and just kind of monkeying around with it a little bit, lightening it up by using a damp brush and moving the paint around. So you can see I'm just kind of playing around with it. Don't be afraid to just mess around, just go crazy. And this is a really large eye. I believe it's about 3 inches across. So if you want to do a demo eye, make it large so you've got a larger surface to work with. And then you can actually see, how to draw it, how to lay in the color. And it's fun. I like doing it. Okay, so in the pupil here, I'm putting some neutral, and then I end up later doing black over top of it. So I'm using some neutral to outline. And the color in the eye was still wet, the outline was. So now I'm using a little bit of water on the brush and kind of smudging it a bit. There's just all kinds of effects that you can create. And don't worry about it running across the lines. This is just a play date. This is just a way to just get a quick idea of how to paint an eye. This is the way I do it anyways. Okay, so I'm throwing in some eyebrow here, and I'm just using the neutral again. It has a bit of a brown tint to it. Here I'm adding some magnesium blue because I just want to add some color in there. And just under your lid there, it's like a dark shadow. Usually we have like a dark shadow there. That's why I put the blue onto the lid. So I've let it dry. So now I'm putting a little bit of the magnesium blue down below. I have mixed up some colors a little bit. I've taken the magnesium blue and mixed it with a little bit of the burnt sienna. And so then you get some different kind of grades. Now here's with the neutral, and I'm just sort of smearing it on and then kind of blending it where I want it. And the cool thing about watercolors is you can go in with a wet brush and lift. So, and that's called a bokeh method. And so you can just kind of lift it up and, if you put a little bit too much and see, I just lifted it by just taking the paper towel, blotting the whole thing. But I love doing eyes. They're just really fun, and you can just really have a fun time doing this. Just don't get caught up in, you know, the internal critic. Just tell the internal critic to take the day off and just have fun. Okay, so now I'm going to go in and probably do some black, maybe. What am I doing? I'm just adding a little bit of water around the perimeter and up where the eyebrow is. I can't remember why I did that. Now I've got some rose here. It's very light and I've watered it down and I'm using it for the tear duct and just around the corners of the eyes. Just kind of smudge it a little bit. So this is Chinese white that I'm putting on right here, just to do those lid lines. That happened. Okay, this is the lamp black. You could use a Posca pen. Quite often I just use a Posca pen for doing the pupils because I like to get them really nice and black. And I've put that little white dot there, which is a reflection. And you have to put a reflection in the eye because that's what makes them look real. Try drawing an eye and paint it and don't put a reflection. You'll see what I mean. You need that for its humanness, I guess. But it's kind of coming together. You can see it. It's looking like an eye. And the beauty of watercolors is you can make your eye realistic or you can make it sort of abstract and soft, by painting very loose um, paints on it. Your watercolors, just put them on very loose. This one is actually considered tight. So here I'm taking the neutral and I'm just doing the little lines. If you look at your iris, you've got little lines coming out. And so you can put them in. You can do different colors with them. Or, you can use a neutral or a little bit of a black. Less of the black, though. You don't want so much of that because it can just get overwhelming. But you can see there. Now I'm taking a damp brush and just kind of smudging it a little bit, not a whole lot. You'll get a feel for this. Now I've got I think I'm using the black maybe. I'm just outlining the eye. I outlined it with a very fine brush. So I'm smudging that underneath line there. Here I'm using a little different brush. It's a small flat brush. It's like a 1/4 inch. Just kind of smudging the paint around. So I'm adding a little bit of the Chinese white on the upper lid. Just a little reminder, if you like my channel, don't forget to subscribe. I really appreciate it, and it helps me find more subscribers. Well, actually, it helps the algorithm find me, which would be really great. I have been working hard at this for 2 years. Anyways, back to the video. I put black lines. I outlined the eye, and you can see in this coming photograph. And here it is dry, and you can see how much the colors have dried. And it gives you a pretty good idea how to do an eye. It's very basic and easy peasy. So go out there and get creative. And I'll see you in the next video.